Recently I learned that if you have a compensator on your gun, that you have to use plus P ammo to drive the ports, aka the compensator on this gun here. The theory goes, with the excess pressure produced from the gas produces more thrust through the afterburner, pushing the muzzle down, which leads to a flatter shooting shot. Sounds simple, but does it really work? That's what you and I are here to test out. Today we're putting the physics to the test. Here with me I have an assortment of the popular defense ammo that most of you can probably find readily available in a local gun store or sporting goods store near you. Let's see if it really does help me be more accurate. This is the Blazer Brass in 115 grain and 124 grain. I will use this as a control, as well as see if I can get a better group with the 124, and if subjectively, see if I can feel any less recoil from that. As for the defense ammo, I have the Sig Sauer V-Crown in both 115 grain and 124 grain. They state superior performance and extreme accuracy, so let's test that claim out. Next we have the Hornady Critical Duty 135 grain in standard and plus P pressure. Finally, just to test out for my knowledge, two other popular defense ammo, the Federal HST 124 grain plus P and the popular Speer Gold Dot 124 grain plus P as well. The firearm that I will be running all of these through is my CCW, which is the P365 with the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner comp. And below we have the Tactical Development +0 grip extension, Hogue Hand All beaver tail grip, TLR 7 sub, Holosun EPS carry in green, and antimatter micro wing. And as for the test, I'll be running a modified build drill. I'm not sure if there's a name for this drill, but it's just one I like to run whenever I go to the range. Basically at 7 yards, I'll be placing 6 total shots for one group. The first 3 will be in rapid succession, followed by 3 intentionally placed shots thereafter. So 2 groups per ammo type, so a total of 12 rounds per ammo. 12 times 8 different types of ammo leads to 96 total shots at the end. The reason why I'm only shooting 96 shots is because, one, the cost. This ammo costs quite a bit of money, so I wanted some left over for myself at the end. And 2, I didn't want grip fatigue to play a factor, so all my groupings can be performed at a relatively similar level. Blazer Brass 115 grain. Blazer Brass 124 grain. This is the first grouping of the 124 grain Blazer Brass. And then second grouping, Sig V-Crown 115 grain. Alright, this one kind of sucks. This is the first grouping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 yards. Second grouping, a lot tighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's with Sig V-Crown 124 grain. Testing if I get any flatter shooting here. The first group of Sig V-Crown 124, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2x4 square, second grouping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit bigger there. So within hands, fist size there. This is Hornady Critical Duty 135 grain standard pressure. Green, very tight grouping there, so definitely a lot better there. And then second grouping, super tight. That last one was actually the Hornady Critical Duty 135 plus P. This is the standard pressure 135 grain. Critical Duty, standard pressure. Pretty close, one little fire there, but still one fist size grouping. Second group, a little bit tighter here, and one random flyer up there, but still within that A zone right there. All right, this is the popular Speer Gold Dot 124 grain plus P. Speer Gold Dot 124 grain plus P. Nice tight grouping, one flyer. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit looser on that second grouping there. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And lastly, we got the Federal HST 124 grain plus P. First grouping of the Federal HST 124 plus P. Super wide, not too good on that one. And then a little bit better, still fist size-ish, but definitely not the best one I shot today. And as for my final thoughts, as you can see, this was a pretty expensive range day for me, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so someday I can recoup this money later. But as for the Blazer 115 versus the Blazer 124, was there any reduction in felt recoil? Marginally, so in the range, I'll probably be sticking with whatever's the cheapest. In terms of the Sig V-Crown 115 versus 124, I did notice it was pretty accurate as what the box claims, so I did like shooting that because it was pretty accurate. As for the best shooting for the whole day, it was the Hornady Critical Duty 135 plus P. So I think now that I am a CCW holder, I will be running that whenever, you know, I do carry. So I do like that ammo quite a bit. The Federal HST versus the Speer Gold Dot, they're pretty comparable in my hands. So again, they're comparable in price as well. So I'll probably not be picking that up. So yeah, there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I get to see you in the next video. Thank you.